Joe Marie and Reggie at that time were very sensitive to putting black men in dresses. And they heaped that on me.
Because I don't find it remotely amusing when my teenage son comes home drunk.
Oh, Dad, I'm 19 years old now.
That was really difficult. And Joe Marie, who the show was created for, she left the show just because of differences with the producers.
Family Matters premiered in 1989 as a spin-off of Perfect Strangers, originally centered around Harriet Winslow and her family. The Winslows, Carl, Harriet, and their children Eddie, Laura, and Judy, formed the heart of the show, representing a relatable African-American middle-class family. The series blended humor with life lessons, setting it apart from other sitcoms of the time. Carl Winslow, played by Reginald Vell Johnson, was a Chicago police officer, while Harriet, portrayed by Jo Marie Payton, was known for her strength and wisdom. Their family dynamic provided a strong foundation that allowed the show to grow beyond its original premise.
Oh, you're good.
Steve Urkel, portrayed by Jaleel White, made his debut in episode 12 of season 1, titled Laura's First Date. Originally intended for a single appearance, his nerdy charm, awkward mannerisms, and iconic catchphrases like "Did I do that?" captivated audiences. His character quickly became the breakout star, leading writers to expand his role. Urkel brought slapstick humor and surprising emotional depth, creating memorable moments while softening serious themes. His dynamic with the Winslow family, especially his affection for Laura, became a central storyline, helping the show attract a broader audience and stand out among Friday night sitcoms.
Just love me, Laura. Love me like I love you.
Urkel's popularity skyrocketed, transforming Family Matters from a family ensemble into a character-driven show. The quirky genius became the face of the series, bringing in high ratings, spawning merchandise, catchphrases, and even cultural recognition. His personality resonated with viewers of all ages, making him an icon of the 1990s. As the show gained traction, it became a staple of ABC's Thank God It's Friday, the TGIF lineup, a prime block of family-friendly programming. Urkel's antics, paired with heartfelt lessons and relatable family stories, helped Family Matters sustain a successful 9-season run.
I've been practicing. Watch this.
In its final season, the episode Original Gangsta Dog introduced Urkel's cousin, OGD, also played by Jaleel White. Unlike the lovable nerd, OGD was a street-tough character with aggressive behavior, including making unwanted advances toward Laura and dealing with shady debts. Viewers criticized the episode's tone, which clashed with the show's lighthearted style. Longtime fans felt alienated, seeing the shift as an attempt to stay relevant through edginess rather than authenticity. Ratings began to drop sharply, and critics viewed the episode as a desperate departure from the show's core values. Behind the scenes, tension grew and morale declined. The backlash marked a turning point, accelerating the show's decline.
I'm gonna holler down to the basement and set up my laboratory.
As Urkel's popularity grew, tensions developed on set, especially between Jaleel White and Jo Marie Payton. Originally the show's central figure, Payton saw her role diminish as Urkel took center stage. The growing focus on White led to reported disagreements, culminating in a near-physical altercation during the final season. Payton objected to a scene she felt was inappropriate, highlighting creative differences that plagued the show's later years. Frustrated by the shift away from the show's original focus, she left before the final season ended. Jaleel White's behind-the-scenes behavior became a source of tension. Cast members described him as difficult to work with due to the pressures of fame. He later admitted the spotlight affected his relationships. Other actors faced their own challenges. Jamie Foxworth, Judy Winslow, was written out with no explanation and later struggled with substance abuse and financial issues. Darius McCrary, Eddie Winslow, and Reginald Vell Johnson, Carl Winslow, had their own personal battles, though Vell Johnson remained a stabilizing force throughout the series.
He controlled my temper.
Yay, that's gonna be tough.
What are you saying? I can't do it? You said I was not control?
In its 9th season, Family Matters moved from ABC to CBS as part of a network shakeup. CBS hoped the established show would boost its Friday lineup, but the transition failed to attract the same loyal viewership. The new time slot and network shift disrupted its momentum. By then, the tone of the show had shifted significantly, and new characters and storylines failed to connect with fans. The departure of Jo Marie Payton further weakened the ensemble, affecting chemistry and overall viewer engagement. The series finale, Lost in Space Part 2, aired on July 17, 1998. It followed Steve's return from a space mission and hinted at his maturity and personal growth. While the writers aimed to deliver closure, fan reactions were mixed. Some felt the show had strayed too far from its roots. The blend of heart and humor that once defined Family Matters had become overshadowed by gimmicks and fantastical plots. The show's decline reflected broader challenges: increased competition from emerging TV trends, character departures, and a loss of narrative cohesion. Despite its struggles, Family Matters made a lasting cultural impact. It represented African American families in a positive light and offered life lessons through humor for nearly a decade.
I'm taking everybody out to breakfast this morning.
How can you afford that?
I can't. I'm not paying. I'm just driving everybody.
Reginald VelJohnson as Carl has remained active, appearing in shows like Will and Grace, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and the Turner and Hooch reboot. His reliable screen presence continues to resonate with audiences. Jo Marie Payton as Harriet transitioned into voice acting, famously voicing Sugar Mama in The Proud Family. She's also made guest appearances on various sitcoms and is respected for her contributions to television. Jaleel White as Urkel branched out into acting and entrepreneurship. He voiced Sonic the Hedgehog in multiple animated series and appeared in shows like House, Psych, and Boston Legal. In 2021, he released his memoir, Growing Up Urkel, and launched a cannabis brand inspired by his famous character. Kelly Shania Williams as Laura stepped back from acting to focus on family life, but remains connected to fans through conventions and social media. Darius McCrary as Eddie has continued acting while navigating personal and professional ups and downs. Jamie Foxworth as Judy faced struggles after her sudden exit, but has worked to rebuild her life and regain control of her narrative. Sean Harrison as Waldo and Thelma Hopkins as Rachel have stayed involved in television, with Hopkins continuing to land regular acting roles.
2 saves in one night. Whew, my luck must be changing. Good night.
Good night.
Family Matters gave us laughs, lessons, and a family we felt part of. From Urkel's quirky chaos to heartfelt moments in the Winslow home, it became a lasting piece of TV history. The show may be over, but its memories live on. What was your favorite Family Matters moment? Let us know in the comments.